Hello and welcome to another episode of Vapes and Bakes.
Hello.
We are doing another hardware review, and we're also still on the lemon drizzle from the last one.
Oh yeah.
Because it is a delicious lemon drizzle, and I really like it. Well done,
It's
Ken.
alright. I don't think it has the power that yours has, personally.
No, well,
Because something that we saw at the expo, while I'm still talking with my mouth full. Hang on. One of the things we saw at the expo, when Josh kind of took round his cake, every single person that took a bite of that thing, just you could see their face melt at that point of actually biting on it. Just going, oh my god, what am I tasting? This is brilliant.
it was the world's greatest compliment for cake.
It was really good, you know, we had kind of maybe like 20, 30 people have exactly the same reaction every time.
But today we are reviewing the Vype.
Oh yeah.
It's the Vype X, House of Holland. It's the E-Pen 3 kit, limited edition, that we got for the purposes of this review.
Yep.
So the box, little slide box comes in, just put it out there. You've got a user guide straight off the back there. Now this is the first time I've unboxed this. Cam's been using this for a little while, and so I have no idea what we're going to find in here. So the box just opens up there, and you're presented with the Vype. And on the box, it tells you what you should be coming with. So on the back there, the E-Pen 3 kit contains one E-Pen 3 device, shaboosh, 2 E-Pen 3 cartridges, boosh and boosh, and one's a crisp mint, and one's a blended tobacco.
So I've been using the crisp mint for about a week now. And that's right, it's a 2ml thing, but I've been going for about a week, and it's still giving me a good hit. And I held it up to the light the other day and was like, oh, there's still half a thing of juice in there. So it's really good. I mean, that blows me away for a start.
You've got your USB in top there, so you just need to open the box up, pull it out, and you've got your USB charger, which is good, so you can recharge this device. It's not a use and chuck, which is quite nice.
And that is really nice. And I charged this up at the start of the week. I've been using it quite heavily, and it's still charged. I haven't noticed any drop off, anything like that. I presume it will give me kind of like a flashing signal, because when you turn it on with 5 clicks, it just gives you this little green button, and that kind of like fades out, and then whenever you press it to vape, there it is. You just get a little.
And you've got the on the back, so that's the device itself. On the back there, it tells you that it's a E-Pen 3, the Vype E-Pen 3. It's got the CE marks. It's got a "Don't dispose in your regular household waste" sign. 0.5 amps, 5 volts. On the cartridges themselves, you've got little rubber stoppers to protect them from leaking or whatever. Just take those off. Now, it doesn't say, but it's brown on the bottom, which I'm guessing is the blended tobacco.
Oh yeah, I think I've got green for mint.
Is that?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, green and brown
green and brown.
for blended tobacco and.
A nice shade, you know, like, I know this is a completely beside the point thing, but nice shades of green and brown, to be honest.
Now that clicks in quite solidly.
Oh yeah, it doesn't come out at all. It's really quite hard.
You can kind of see how much pressure I'm putting on there. Ah!
So it is a solid vape as it goes, you know.
That thing ain't coming out.
No,
is it?
definitely not. Which is what you don't want. So that's good. Or what you do want, isn't it? Not coming out even. And they've got an 18mg nicotine content, which is fantastic. I spent the weekend doing a skateboard coaching course with Skateboard England, and a few of the guys doing it were smoking cigarettes, and I was kind of puffing away on this because we only had short breaks between skating and learning, and I got them to kind of try it just to see what they thought, and it was a stronger hit than the cigarettes they were smoking, which kind of blew them away. You know, you could see they were surprised, and you know, so that was a nice thing to see.
Yeah, the pods are a 18mg per milliliter nicotine pod. It does say for optimal performance, your E-Pen 3 should be fully charged before first use. But what the hell? I'm going to go for it. So
yeah, go for it.
It's not just a simple drag and draw, is it? You have to actually press the button.
No, there's a press, but I think it's quite, like that button's really quite simple to press. It's not like it kind of sticks out. It's really flush with the device. First thoughts?
That's interesting. Now, I've never actually had a tobacco flavour.
Oh yeah.
And the thing that I've been told about tobacco flavours that they're much different from a normal cigarette, because obviously when you're smoking tobacco, the taste you're getting is the combusted, burnt tobacco, whereas obviously that's really hard to replicate, I imagine. And so you're kind of just getting the pure, if you were just to chew on some tobacco flavour, I imagine.
Yeah, I suppose the smell of a pouch of tobacco.
That's quite a caramelly.
Which is maybe, potentially the purest form of tobacco enjoyment, maybe.
That's quite a caramelly taste. No, I'm not a big fan of that, if I'm totally honest. It is really harsh on the throat.
Yeah.
And that's probably because it's an 18...
Well, same with the mint. I mean, the mint, because it's got the cooling agent, it's a little bit less harsh, but I think having that kind of really direct hit, it hits you like harder than a cigarette does. If you're smoking like a dry tobacco, it's probably more similar to that than a wet tobacco. Or a moist tobacco even.
Moist.
And I think that if you're looking to quit smoking cigarettes, this is a really good alternative, just to get you used to the kind of vaping process, potentially. Because it does give you a really satisfying hit.
I've just noticed probably not going to be able to see it, 2 little holes on the side. And I think that's for the airflow as well.
That is the airflow, and I think that's why you get such a tight draw, is they're so little. So presumably if I kind of blocked off one of those.
Yeah.
Yep. That's like a really tightly packed cigarette.
Or if you want a little choo-choo train.
You could probably connect it to a harmonica on the other side, couldn't you?
Yeah, just be blowing away on the harmonica. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You got the USB charge port on the bottom.
Yeah. Really simple to charge. Charged up in about 45 minutes.
Do you want to try the tobacco?
Yeah, go on then.
Let's try the mint.
I'll give it a wipe because you're a little bit ill.
I am diseased. I've got Expo AIDS from Expo, which was going around, and it's gross. And everyone else, it seems to have left, but clearly my 80-year-old
hanging on for you.
body is not coping well with it.
I don't mind the tobacco. I prefer the mint.
I prefer the mint. That is a chewing gum mint, isn't it?
Oh yeah. It tastes like Tic Tac, doesn't it?
Yeah. Tic Tac.
It's a Tic Tac mint,
Tic-Tac.
and I gave it to my girlfriend Meg to try, and she was like, "Oh yeah, this is Tic Tac," So yeah.
God, making it look like I have actual AIDS.
Well, I wouldn't be.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. The pods, they're disposable pods. You can't refill them anywhere, and that for me is an automatic loss on points, because I just think in the world that we're living in today, we should be more environmentally conscious. We shouldn't just be producing these things where the whole thing's just chucked when you're finished with it.
Yeah.
I think if the coil's good, you should keep going with the coil.
Yeah. So something that I'm going to do, as someone who's maybe overly conscious, I'm going to drill a hole in this thing and just refill it, basically. So,
and we'll tell you how successful that is.
it might be awful.
It might be awful. But yeah, we'll see if that works. And yeah. But so, out of 10.
I think in terms of what this device gives you, it's really good. It gives you a solid smoke vapor. It charges quickly, the battery lasts forever. Pods are really good in terms of, I know that they're disposable, but it does last you a good while. I'm going to see how long I can keep going on this without refilling it, without trying to refill it. I'll give it a kind of a 7, and those the couple of points that are docked there maybe come from the fact that it can't. It's just a chuckable pod at the end of the day, but the device they're making is really good. So I mean, Vype, if you can do something refillable, bang on.
I'm just trying to find any info about the battery actually.
Yeah.
Because it does not say anywhere what the battery is. It gives you some warnings. It shows you how to use it.
Is it on the other side, maybe?
Rating input of USB charging cable, DC 4.5 volt, 500 mAh, but doesn't say what its mAh is. Yeah, it does not have any information on the battery, just how you should charge it and the maximum charging that you should have. It's not on the box, is it?
Oh no, true.
So,
Okay, so that's
don't know what the battery is,
but it's good.
Yeah.
You know.
I think I'm probably being a bit hard. Like you've used it for a week, haven't you? And I'm giving the fresh, first out of the box. I'm gonna give it a 4. I don't really rate it. The juice in it isn't great. I mean, I prefer the mint, but I don't really like either.
Okay.
The pods, then they're chuckable. I don't like throwawayable. It's really tough. So if you're not got that strong, like if you haven't got a very strong grip, or you really struggle with tight things,
It might be quite hard to get this off.
or if you're an older person,
Yeah.
like me, because I am essentially an 80-year-old in a 24-year-old's body. Yeah, button's nice. It lights up, tells you what the battery is. Yeah, 4.
All right.
Sorry, Vype.
Thank you, Vype. All right.
See you later.
Yeah, catch you later.